They've been talking the talk. It's now time to walk the walk. This is the Lighthouse Theater. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Introducing first, it's Riddick Big Daddy Bowe. 6 foot. Riddick Big Daddy Bowe. Despite being 6 foot 5 inches tall, one of the best inside fighting heavyweights there's ever been. He is Smokin Joe Frazier. His 3 battles with Muhammad Ali, perhaps the most famous the sport has ever seen.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be...
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting up.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
This is it. This is...
Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman, a true legend. No rest for the weary. He threw a punch and just got countered. Beautiful counter punch. There was the defense.
Beautiful sneaky shot to take his leg away from him.
And the referee will begin the count. 10 seconds to get up. I don't see any movement here. It looks like this one's going to be over.
Oh, what? What a shot. What? Oh, my goodness.
No one would have blamed him if he didn't get up, but here we go again, and this could get ugly.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Missed with that jab. Look at the hand speed and footwork between these 2 elite-level middleweights. Nice counter punch right up the middle. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Talk about Bowe in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
To make or break a fight.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
Sluggers just want to mow you down. They want to walk straight through you as though you do not exist. You've got to be fit for this one.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice counter shot. Frazier being much more selective with his punches. Jab slightly off target. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. When you're training to fight a swarmer, you gotta focus on your conditioning because they will push you to the edge of your limits.
You got a swarmer on your case, you know you got to fight, you got to hold him, you got to tie him up, you got to lean on him when you come in until the referee makes you break off. But keep your hands high, because they will keep punching until that referee said stop.
Punch scores. Beautiful counter shot. And here comes the legend, Joe Frazier, Hall of Famer, all-time. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what... They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over. That punch landed. Do you believe what we're seeing? Good counter punch. Nice counter. Defense is not an option for these two. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
Beautiful counter shot. They're giving us a high. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. Talk about Bowe in that last round. You got... And there's the bell to start the round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
I'd like to see more jabs. Punching. It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab. It can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. And they figure out the combination to this safe.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Threw the uppercut, but did not score. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Because they're so big, because they can punch, because they've got the weight behind them, they may not be connecting, but trust me, when they connect, that's when this fight sets on fire. Because someone's going to get hurt, and someone's going to react.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well done with that counter shot. Talk about Bowe in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
And here comes the legend Joe Frazier, Hall of Famer, all-time great. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter shot. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Missing with that jab. These two fighters are made for one another. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world.
So much for defensive abilities.
Oh, I heard.
Smart move here to take a knee and get a break from all that beating.
Best thing the fighter did, otherwise, you know what? Pride's gonna get you knocked out.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell. Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Not many people in the heavyweight division hit like him. The first man to ever beat Muhammad Ali. Couldn't land that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Bowe in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Facing Joe Frazier, who won gold at the '64 Olympic Games. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Power. That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And we may see a stoppage here.
These days, where shall he...
Got the advantage halfway through the round. The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in a round. The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
And there's the bell to start the round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Punch caught him clean. They have no respect for each other's punching power. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it. Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
Punch, counter punch. Hey, those punches add up. Catch and shoot. So much firepower here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. He threw a punch and just got countered. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. And here comes the legend Joe Frazier, Hall of Famer, all-time great. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice punch. Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork or you're going to be a cooked goose.
Oh, my goodness, that little Yorkshire Terriers, they're never going to give up.
Catch and shoot. Good right hand. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. That hook just can't find the target.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. Well, we'll just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable at middleweight.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Bowe in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Good punch. Nice counter shot. Will the... They beat the count and are ready to go again.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
One will count. Nice counter shot. The courage on display here is incredible. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Ten seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Talk about Bowe in that last round. So it's plan B time. Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman, a true legend. And really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout, because it makes a night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
Nice counter. Nice. Now going for the finish.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So it's onward and upward after another knockout win here.
Accuracy, power,